paving new ways. The sun rises from the east. The sea refuses no river. Situated at the mouth of the Yangtze River, along the 100-kilometer Golden Coastline facing the East China Sea, 4 customs-supervised areas: Shanghai Waigaoqiao Free Trade Zone, Waigaoqiao Free Trade Logistics Park, Yangshan Free Trade Port Area, and Shanghai Pudong Airport Free Trade Zone played glorious roles in China's opening up strategy. And now they are charting the new courses for the development of China's pilot free trade zones. They have been leading among all customs-supervised areas in China and have made unprecedented achievements in China's opening up. Waigaoqiao Free Trade Zone, established in 1990, is China's first free trade zone and the biggest customs-supervised area in terms of economic output and scope of business functions. It is home to China's first wholly foreign-owned trading enterprise, China's first joint venture logistics enterprise, and the first joint venture export processing enterprise. In 2015, Waigaoqiao Free Trade Zone, along with Dubai Airport Free Zone and Jebel Ali Free Trade Zone, ranked top 10 in FDI magazine's Global Free Zones of the Future. It is China's first national innovation demonstration zone for import promotion and China's first national base for international cultural trade. Harnessing the first mover advantage of the region, it is building itself into a functional zone for international trade, high-end manufacturing, and financial services. Waigaoqiao Free Trade Logistics Park, established in 2003, is China's first free trade logistics park and also the first of its kind to integrate a free trade zone with a neighboring port. With import and export logistics services as its main function, it has become an export procurement center for multinational companies to tap into the market of Northeast Asia and an import distribution center for non-ferrous metals and information technology components. Relying on the advantage of Waigaoqiao Port Area and Waigaoqiao Free Trade Zone, it aims to become a functional zone for international procurement, distribution, and logistics services. Yangshan Free Trade Port Area, established in 2005, is China's first free trade port area, undertaking the national mission to build a comprehensive experimental zone for the development of international shipping, a cornerstone of Shanghai's initiative to become a global shipping center. Today, it has become a distribution base targeting the European and the US market, an industrial base for bulk commodities, an import trade base serving the domestic market, and a business cluster of leading enterprises in the shipping industry. Based on the advantage of Yangshan Port's deep water coast and excellent fairways, it is focusing on the functions of bonded display trade, bulk commodity trade, fresh produce cold chain, and imported agricultural products and international shipping services. Pudong Airport Free Trade Zone, established in 2009, is the first of its kind in China to integrate a free trade zone with a neighboring airport, and also Shanghai's pilot zone for the development of airport-based service industry. Today, it has developed an industry chain of airport-based services, including finance lease, Asia-Pacific Distribution Center for air transport, cross-border e-commerce, aviation maintenance, high-end consumer goods bonded display, and express transshipment center. With the advantage of the integrated supervision system and the world's third largest cargo hub, it is now concentrated with airline headquarters, aviation-related industries, and international aviation services. Thanks to 20 years of development, the zone's major economic indicators like merchandise sales and industrial and commercial tax revenue have reached higher than the rest of China's customs-supervised areas combined. In November 2011, the 11th World Free Zone Convention was held in Waigaoqiao Free Trade Zone. In March 2013, Premier Li Keqiang inspected Shanghai Free Trade Zone. He encouraged to set up a pilot free trade zone in Shanghai. In July 2013, President Xi Jinping explicitly pointed out that a pilot free trade zone should hold on to and speed up reform of the foreign investment management system, opening up of the service sector and innovations in the financial sector. On August 17, 2013, the State Council approved the establishment of China Shanghai Pilot Free Trade Zone, consisting of 4 customs-supervised areas, including Shanghai Free Trade Zone, Shanghai Free Trade Logistics Park, Yangshan Free Trade Port Area, and Pudong Airport Free Trade Zone, a planning area of 28.78 square kilometers. The zone was officially launched on September 29, 2013. The zone pushed for all-round development with a focus on institutional reform, setting up a basic institutional framework in line with international trade and investment practices, which yielded remarkable initial results. In the field of investment, an investment management system built around a negative list has been established. Innovative measures related to foreign investment, outbound investment, business registration, and opening up have been taken. Investment facilitation has been further enhanced. In the field of trade, an innovative supervision approach of frontier opening, second-tier effective and efficient control, free movement within the zone has been adopted. Supervision systems like categorized supervision based on import status and single window in international trade have been explored. Trade facilitation has been further strengthened. In the field of finance, with free trade account as its core, a series of pioneering moves have been made in the facilitation of cross-border investment, financing and exchange, cross-border use of RMB, interest rate liberalization, as well as foreign exchange reform. The capability to provide financial services has been strengthened. A globalized financial market has taken shape, and the environment for cross-border investment and financing has been further optimized. In the field of interim and ex-post regulation, supported by modern information technology, 6 basic regulatory systems have been in effect, featuring social credit rating, annual report publication and list of abnormal operation, information sharing and comprehensive law enforcement, engagement of non-governmental organizations in market supervision, security review, as well as anti-monopoly review. At the same time, continuous efforts have been made to improve professional regulatory systems so as to synchronize regulation with opening up. According to the framework plan, in addition to carrying out institutional innovations, the zone should also enhance synergy with Shanghai's 4 Centers initiative, strengthen expansion of functions, promote industrial transformation, and strive to play a critical role in assisting Shanghai's initiative to become a global financial trade and shipping center. Trade, financial, and shipping capacity of the region has been increasingly expanded and augmented. New business patterns like the Asia-Pacific Operator Project, the commodity spot market, international cultural trade, cross-border e-commerce, global maintenance and inspection, as well as international transshipment and consolidation have sprung up and yielded fruitful results. Reform has gradually taken effect. During his inspection tour in May 2014, President Xi Jinping compared the experience gained at the zone to seeds cultivated from an experimental lot and urged to plant these seeds in more land so that flowers will bloom and fruits be harvested as quickly as possible. When Premier Li Keqiang inspected the zone in September 2014, he urged the zone to continue to play the role as a leader in reforms and set a new benchmark for the opening up policy, so as to explore new ways to deepen reform of the administrative system. In December 2014, based on evaluation and endorsement of China-Shanghai Pilot Free Trade Zone's reform achievements, the State Council decided to set up 3 new pilot free trade zones in Guangdong, Tianjin, and Fujian, expanding Shanghai's successful practices nationwide. It also approved the expansion of China-Shanghai Pilot Free Trade Zone to 120.72 square kilometers by incorporating Lujiazui Financial Zone, Jinqiao Development Zone, and Zhangjiang High-Tech Zone, allowing Shanghai to carry out reform and opening up on a higher level, a wider scope, and a larger scale. Meanwhile, Shanghai Free Zone has also ushered in a new era. Looking ahead, Shanghai Free Zone is facing more challenges. As envisioned in the State Council's framework plan and the plan for further deepening the reform and opening up of China-Shanghai Pilot Free Trade Zone, Shanghai Free Zone will continue to align itself with international trade and investment practices, cater to the needs of enterprises, and intensify reform efforts in investment management, trade facilitation, financial innovation, and interim and ex-post regulation, so as to maintain the first-mover advantage of institutional innovations. Shanghai Free Zone will build upon its free trade and port functions, giving full play to the synergy between institutional and functional innovations. Targeting international trade, financial services, shipping services, professional services, and high-end manufacturing, the zone will launch projects and platforms that are not only compatible with regional characteristics, but also conducive to Shanghai's 4 Centers initiative and the goal to become the innovation center for science and technology. The zone will strive to build the region a more open, cooperative, and competitive player in the international arena. Shanghai Free Zone sets out to become China's most open free trade zone, for which it will stay bold in trials, brave in explorations, and independent in reforms, foster an international, market-oriented, and legalized business environment, blaze new trails to intensify new round of reform and opening up, and renew its efforts to structure a new system for China's open economy.